Welcome to Sevi channel, Python application programming, online video tutorials. So in the previous videos, we have saw introduction about the Python and its applications. In the second video, we have saw that how to install a Python, which version of Python you have to install, and how you are going to install into your Windows. That and all we have saw. In the today's class, we see that the general syntax of Python, and I'm going to showcase you that how to execute the program in the Python ideally with the 2.7.14 or 15 version. So move on to the slide of syntax. So Python syntax, general syntax. So here the basic syntax and basic rules we have to see that how the Python can be executed in your terminal. So coming to the first point says that indentation. So the basic first rule to execute your Python code is indentation. So indentation is used in Python to delimit the blocks. Okay. So based on the different statements, based on the different component, you are going to have a indentation. That is very important, and you have to remember while executing a program. So indentation is used in Python to delimit the blocks. Okay, you can see the block 1, block 2, block 3, and block 2, and continuation of block 1. So this is how the way of indentation is used, and the tool also supports sometimes with a default indentation. No need to worry about that one. Okay, and some of the stuffs like statements, if statement, while statement, for loops, whenever you are using the indentations plays a vital role. And if you indentation is not done properly over there, so it leads to a lot of errors. Okay, so here you can see that if true, print, because here you can see the indentation is there, the tab has to be given here. Otherwise, if you start to print here, you start to type your print here, it leads to the error. Okay, so here you can see the difference of to print tab here, so which leads to the error. So that is very, very important. And whenever the statements like if statement, while statement, and for loop is ending, the colon has to be included over there. That is very, very important. Even in sometimes in the functions classes also, we are supposed to put a colon, and you have to terminate over there. Okay, so let's see the first stuff here, printing a hello world or printing a hello Python over there. So let's try this one in your tool. Go to your tool. Okay, so ideally look like this here. Click on it. So here you can see the version of 2.7.16 is being installed in my MacBook. Whichever version you have, you can install into your workstation. So the first stuff which I was teaching you is that printing the hello Python into your console. So just type print print with the double quotes, hello, welcome to Python. Okay, so no need to save anything. Just in the terminal or in the cell itself, you are going to run this particular program. In the previous videos, I have told you that no need of any saving or some other stuff which are very complex in the C, C++. So it's here, it is very, very easy for you. Just type print, and whatever the information or statement you want to put it here, you just paste it here and just enter. You can see here Hello, welcome to Python. So one more example I will show you. Print of hello svit. Okay, just press enter here. You can see hello svit. So this is a tool which ideally supports for 2.7.16, and here you can see the ideally preferences, everything is being given here. This is where you can have a new file open module, recent files which you have browsed, class browser, path browsers. Okay, when you click on path browsers, you can see a lot of stuffs here. Okay, where your all your dependency libraries is being installed. In my MacBook, it has been installed with the 2.7 site packages. Site packages is very important folder in your a drive where all your dependency libraries like your computer vision and your matplotlib, numpys, pandas, all the packages is being installed, and sci packages, pytorch, everything you can install into this one, and you can see the path where exactly all the libraries is being installed. Then you can save as, copy as, that also you can do. All the editing part you can do, all your cell part, you can see debug versions, options, windows and help, it will be there. So this is a basic program. You can see, like, if you want to write it in C code or in C++, lot of stuff uh, has to be type over there, like hash include stdio.h void main. Then you had to print f. So many stuffs you have to do, but here it's very easy, very interactive. This is an interactive mode where you can type print in a small. So all the stuffs like hello India, and just enter the and you'll get your results. So this is how you can type your programs. So now one more stuff, coming back to the slide, we can see that reading a keyboard input, how we can take a input from a keyboard and save it in a variable. So here you can see name equals input, enter your name. Okay, name equals input, enter your name. So let's try this one in your terminal. Name equals, space is very important, wherever required the space is, you just give it. That's it's a good sign of programming. Here it's like enter your name, enter your name, and close the bracket. So here it asks you that enter your name, Pawan. Just I'll give a name as a Pawan. So here it is not defined properly, Pawan. So that's why it is giving an error. You can try like this with many applications. Or else one more stuff I'll teach you here. You can open the new file. Okay. So here you can just type name, input as, enter your name. Okay, so once you type your program here in the new window, just go to file and save. So it will ask a particular drive. Just I'm storing in my MacBook is document uh, pgm1. Okay, and save. So already it is there. Just replace it. So your first program is being saved, go to file, and here there is an option called run module. Just run module, here type Pavan, or it may be like your SVIT. Okay, so this is how you can then what you can add it here is print name colon as passing a parameter name. Okay, save, go to run. So let's see here, I'll just type SVIT, press enter. Okay, this is how you can take an input in coming classes. On coming videos, I will show you a lot of stuff with inputting a data, and without error you are going to get your results. Yeah, next stuff is how to give a commands. Okay, commands are very important role in Python coding. Why? Because it gives a lot of information regarding the what type of programs you are writing, what type of stuffs you are going to use it. So to use that one, hash symbol is used. Otherwise, triple quotes are used to give a command. It may be a single command, hash symbol you can give. If you have a multiple lines, you can go with a triple quotes. And as we are saving the Python code as a .py, which will be very helpful in extracting back my Python code. Otherwise, just type your name, that is sufficient. Just type your program name, that is sufficient. Automatically the interpreter will take care of saving the extension of .py. So how to declare a variable? Variable plays a vital role in Python coding. Okay, so basically the variable, it can store the constant value, or it may be changing values in the program. So the first point says here is that Python is dynamically typed. You no need to have declaration of variables here. Okay, that is an important thing which we should know. Like in other languages, we are supposed to say like I equals a 0 initially, or integer I comma j k, whatever the variables name we are giving, we have to declare that before itself, before using into your functions, or it may be in any of the mathematics stuffs. But here in the Python, no need to declare, just instantly you declare your variable name and you assign a constant value for that. And the declaration happens automatically when you assign a values to the variable. That is very, very important. As I told, automatically the variables can be declared and the values will be assigned. Variables can change type, okay, simply by assigning them a new value of a different type. It can be a constant value, it can be a string value. Wherever you require, how much you require, you can declare your variables according to your requirement. Python allows you to assign a single value to several variables simultaneously. So like your C and C++ coding, we have to declare a different, like separately A value, B value, C value, and constant value for that. But whereas in Python, no need to worry about that one. In one shot, if the constant value has to be assigned for the different variables name, we can assign at a time. Okay, so here you can see the example: counter equals 100, miles equals 1000.0, name equals John, z equals none. So such way you can declare a different data types with a constant value to the variable. And the last point says that you can also assign a multiple object to multiple variables. So you can see here in the example, a comma b comma c equals 1 comma 2 comma h1. Okay, so here the a value is assigned with 1 value, b value is assigned with the 2 value, and c value is assigned with a word called John. So this is how we can declare a variable, and as stressing more that no need to declare the variable name before itself like other languages like C and C++. So let's try this one into your terminal now practically. Just open your terminal, close these things, close this also if you need it. Go to ideally. So here in the fresh window, you can declare a variable called a equals 10. Okay, suppose I want to see what is the a value. Just type a here. It returns the value as a 10 as a constant value. Okay, then b equals 100. Okay, so just type b here. You can return with a value called 100. Other method for extracting the data is print b. Suppose if I give a print b here, so it returns the value as a b. Okay, c equals in a single quote, or it may be in the double quote, svit. Okay, so print of c, if I type it, will returns the value as a svit. So one more example, a equals b equals c equals 100. So you can see that now before I have used a value as a 10 and b value as a 100 and c value as a svit, and I have overwritten by assigning a multiple times, multiple variables can be assigned with a constant value. A equals b equals c equals 100. So let's see the data whether it is being stored or not. So you can see if I type print of a, it is returning the value as 100. Print of b or anything like c I have given. So you can see like this, you can use and the variables wherever required, how many times you want, you can perform the operations. So in the coming video, you are going to learn the why we have to choose the Python, what is the hardware block diagram. Thank you very much to watch my video.